I am Blake Tonkinson with the North Platte Boys Soccer Press, and today we have some post-game interviews from the game against Elkhorn South, and we will be showing those right now. This includes interviews from JV players, JV and varsity players, and a special edition of interviews at the end with Breckin and Alonzo Torrez, some of the varsity players for the North Platte Boys soccer team.
Today we are here with Sam Stefka from the North Platte JV boys soccer team. He is the starting wingback for this team. So today's game against Lincoln, that's my second time saying Lincoln today. I apologize for that. Elkhorn South, the Storm is their mascot. How do you think you performed against them today?
Today, like me or the team?
You.
Individually? Okay, I don't know. I thought I played all right today. It wasn't my best performance ever just because 3 games in 3 days does a lot to you. It's really rough when you don't have all that stamina left in the tank. That second half was really rough today, so.
Okay, and how do you think the team performed today?
I thought in the first half we came out really strong, but once again, 3 games in 3 days is really tough. It's hard to have a bunch of energy to be able to do all that. So.
And you were a wingback. How do you think the wingbacks did today? And what do you think they could have done better?
Wingbacks? Okay, I like that the wingbacks were pushing up a lot more today. But we're still having a problem like getting out as wide as possible and stuff like that and maintaining possession of the ball.
Okay, and so what do you think as a whole the team could have done better to perform well today?
Once again, probably possession of the ball. It's just not something we're very great at so far, so that's something we're going to have to be working on and improving, and I think we'll see that throughout the season. So,
do you think we'll bounce back against Holdridge on Monday?
Yes, I do. I think we're going to try our hardest. It's going to be, we get a day of recovery, so hopefully that's enough for us to have enough energy and stuff like that just to get back and get a dub, hopefully.
Okay, that'll be all for this interview, unless you have something else you would like to say to the viewers. Do you have something else?
Sammy out.
Okay, and that'll be it for this interview with Sam Stefka from the North Platte Boys JV soccer team. Goodbye. Today we are here with Mason Kroon, JV and varsity goalkeeper for the North Platte Boys soccer team. So first I'm going to ask you about your performance on JV. How do you think you performed today?
I think I performed over exceedingly. I got a burn right there.
Oh, okay. Okay. I mean,
I didn't think you did.
I did not. That is accurate.
You own goal.
I did not own goal. It hit my thigh in a deflection. That is not an own goal.
You touched it last.
That is not how that works. I blocked the shot and it happened to take a weird bounce.
That's my job, not your job.
Let's stay on task.
Okay, well, I kind of messed up your save and I apologize for that.
Let's move on.
But how do you think your center backs did in that JV game?
Center backs need to get up. All right.
They need to push up more, in your opinion?
Yes, they need to work on defending the ball too. They need to work on stepping towards the ball as well. That includes you.
No
You also need to
comment.
stop toe punching the ball.
That does not matter because I did not do that while I was playing defender. I do that in practice. So moving on to the varsity game, you played a majority of that game.
I did play the majority of the game.
Was that your first performance on varsity?
No, I played varsity last year, twice.
And how did you perform then?
I think I performed worse in varsity than I did JV.
Well, that is to be expected as you are facing better competition. So, how do you think today went?
Rough. I hate it. How did your day go?
Not great. What do you think the bigger problem was for the varsity team today?
You.
I was in the stands for the varsity game, so I'm not quite sure where that came from.
Not changing my answer.
All right then. Me personally, I think you performed very well, goalkeeper, today.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And I think that's not reflected on the score, but it's reflected on everything else. It's reflected on everything else that happened in this game. Is that all you have to say, or do you want to say one more thing before checking off?
You need to stop toe punching the ball.
All right, that'll be all. Thank you and goodbye. Today we are here with Sam Uehling, starting holding mid for the North Platte boys JV soccer team and sub wingback for the North Platte varsity boys soccer team. So first we're going to start off with some questions from the JV game. So your minutes were being held for the JV game, so you'd have more minutes in the varsity game. How did you feel about that?
That was fine because gotta be able to play in the varsity. So
Okay.
it's fine.
Okay. And next, how do you think you performed in the JV game?
All right, not that good though, because we did lose 7-1, and the half I played in, they did score 6 goals. So
Okay. So next question is, what do you feel like as a mid? What do you think the midfielders could have done better today?
just being better.
Be better how?
You just gotta be that guy.
So a common complaint for the midfielders for the JV boys team would be that they do not get upfield. What do you have to say about that statement?
Well, our offense, we just can't connect passes very well, so we're on the defensive end of the field the entire game, pretty much every game, and so yeah.
Okay, and now we are going to move on to the varsity game, where you were a sub for the wingback position, correct? So, is that your first time playing wingback this season?
Yes and no.
What do you mean by yes and no?
This is my first season playing wingback, but not my first game.
Okay. And how do you think you performed in the varsity game at wingback?
All right, but those boys were freaking crazy, bro. Insane. So there ain't nothing I can really do.
Yeah, and in that game, what is something you think as a player you could have done better?
Just have better defense.
That's good. Do you have any more comments you would like to make to the viewers before you are off?
Yes, I do actually.
Okay, what would that be?
Got a friend of me.
All right,
that's it.
Thank you for your time. That was Sam Uehling from the North Platte boys JV and varsity soccer team. Goodbye. So we are here with a North Platte boys soccer JV and varsity player, Harper Whitney. So you started JV as a forward. How do you think the game went today?
Well, I think we started off good, scoring right away. Unlucky deflection off the shot to make it to tie it 1-1. And then I think really from then on we just lost focus and we kind of weren't connecting passes anymore, and it just didn't lead to a good rest of the game.
So you were responsible for the first goal of the season for the North Platte boys soccer teams, JV and varsity. So what was going through your mind when you scored that?
Really, there's literally nothing going on. I kind of just entered a flow state of mind, and I wasn't thinking. I just did it off a beautiful pass from Evan McCuskey.
So what do we think the offensive people, the attacking mids and the forwards could have done better on the JV team?
Well, I think we just needed to pass more, and that's coming from me too. I did not do a good job of passing the ball, and I do apologize to my teammates for that.
And as far as varsity went, you did play a very large amount of that varsity game. How do you feel the varsity team did in today's game?
I think we did fairly good, against a top team in the state. I think they just possessed more than us, and that's what led to all their chances.
And how do you think you did personally in that varsity game?
I didn't get a lot of touches on the ball, but neither did anyone else really. So I think for the most part did my job, and everyone else did theirs.
Do you think we will be able to bounce back against Holdridge on Monday?
Definitely, I definitely do.
Okay. Do you have anything else you would like to say to the viewers before the interview's over?
Good, great weekend from the boys.
That was Harper Whitney with the North Platte boys soccer team, and that's going to be all. Goodbye, folks. Today we are here with Evan McCuskey. Starting, where did you start on the field for JV today?
I played attacking mid.
So he also played forward in the JV game. He was also a sub for the North Platte boys varsity soccer team at forward. So how do you think your performance in the North Platte JV boys soccer game against Elkhorn Southwest today?
I think it was good in the first half, especially, and then I assisted my boy Harper, and then they scored 6 goals.
Okay, that brings me to my next question. What were you thinking when you made that cross to Harper Whitney to secure that goal?
I don't know. It's kind of like I was hoping he finished in it, and he finished. So yeah.
Okay, and what do you think you could have done better in this game?
Kept the ball.
Kept the ball?
Yeah.
And so you were a sub for the varsity team at forward. How do you think you performed in the in the varsity game?
I only played in the second half, and I just chased the ball.
So
it was the last minutes. I put pressure on them. Oh yeah.
So what do you think the varsity team could have done better to maybe score little points in this game?
Well, they're all better than me, so I don't even know.
So you got no comment on that part?
Yeah.
Okay, and do you think we will be able to bounce back against Holdridge on Monday?
Yes.
What do you think needs to happen for us to do that?
We need to have good chemistry and work as a team.
Okay, unless you have something else to say to the viewers, that's going to be all. Do you have something to say to the viewers? And that was Evan McCuskey for the North Platte boys JV and varsity soccer team, and we'll see you later. Goodbye. So we are here for the post-game interview with Alonzo Torrez, a defender for the North Platte varsity boys soccer team. So your game against Lincoln or Elkhorn South today, how do you think that went?
Not that good, but it could have been worse.
You want to explain why you think it did not go good?
The score kind of shows it was 9-0, so you know.
What do you think were some of the problems that you could assess there?
We're just tired, you know. It's hard playing 3 days in a row. So.
Okay, and you suffered an injury in that first half. So what happened there? What happened with your injury?
My knee just it goes ouchy. My knee goes ouchy. So.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
So you came back in the game and had a pretty good performance after that injury. How do you think you bounced back from that injury?
I think I just kind of thought about what I need to do to just motivated me.
And how do you think the defensive part of our team did today?
I think they did pretty good. I mean, 9 goals, not ideal, but I don't think a lot of that was just on the defense. There's only so much that we can do. So.
Yeah, I agree completely. And do you think you will bounce back against Holdridge on Monday?
Absolutely.
Can I get a score prediction for Holdridge on Monday?
I'm gonna say 4-1 us.
Hey, I like that, and I agree with that score prediction. Thank you for your time today, Alonzo. We will get back with some more people for post-game interviews when the time comes around for that. So thank you, and goodbye.
Thank you.
So today we are here with Breckin Torrez. He is you're a forward, right?
Yes, sir.
A forward for the North Platte boys varsity soccer team. How would you say the varsity team performed today?
I just think it was a fun experience. Hold on. It's a fun experience. Obviously, it didn't do too well, but.
What do you think the whole team could have done better to maybe get a better result?
Literally anything. It's kind of hard given our situation, but.
Okay. So what do you think the attacking part, the forwards and the attacking mids could have done better in today's game to help us succeed?
I'm on the press. We didn't even get the ball, so I don't see what we could have done other than maybe, I don't know, play more defense. Hold on. Wait, what? What'd you say? All right, just keep going.
Do you think we could bounce back against? Do you think we will bounce back against Holdridge on Monday?
Yeah, they suck.
Okay.
They won one game last year.
Can I get a score prediction from you?
5-3. No, 5-2.
5-2.
Yeah.
So, do you have anything else you would like to say to the viewers, or?
Blake's Amish.
All right. And with that, we'll conclude the interview. That was Breckin Torrez, forward for the North Platte boys varsity soccer team. Goodbye, folks.